guys, so today we're going to do a new Shop My Stash. I haven't shopped my stash really since the winter when I was at my old apartment, but we are back home. I really haven't gotten a ton of use out of everything in here, but it's definitely time to rotate through and just get some new fresh things in here. We might leave a few, like a bunch of things in here this time, more than usual, if I feel like I would like to get use out of it, or if I just really am not feeling it right now, then I'll put it back even if I haven't used it. So let's just get right into it. First, I'm going to remove stuff that is Project 5 uses that I have hanging out in here, and then we'll be right back. In my first drawer, this is where I keep my face products. I had in the AOA Studio Perfect Pressed Powder, and I used this quite a bit. It's okay. It's really powdery. It's not, I don't know if I would ever repurchase this. Maybe if I'm like really needing a powder, and I mean this is only $1, so if I was placing an order on Shop My Stash, it's okay, but it's not a favorite or anything. I'm going to put this back and put something else in. This IT Cosmetics CC Plus Cream in Light. I love this stuff. This is one of my favorites. I'm going to actually leave this in because it is finally the right shade for me. I was only able to wear this a couple times recently, but I'm going to keep this in for now, and then I think I'm going to grab another one too. This Makeup Forever loose powder, I didn't touch it all. I'm panning a loose powder, so I'm not going to pull in a loose powder. My Sephora gel liner in Rio Nights. I usually just keep this in here all the time, but I've used this a ton. I'm going to actually put this back and roll in a different gel liner. And this is my e.l.f. liquid liner in black. I used this a bunch too, so I'm going to also put that back. My Wet n Wild foundation. I didn't reach for this at all, but I'm going to put this back. I think it's too light for me now. I'm going to leave in this primer. I haven't used that at all. That's just the next one that I think I'm going to pan. Actually, you know what? I'm going to actually pull this out and put this in my bag that I have of like to pan next items. Instead of having it take up space in here, I'm going to put that in there, and then maybe we'll pull in a primer to use for fun instead. And then I have my two concealers. I got a ton of use out of both of these. This is my Bare Minerals Bare Skin. I really liked that one, but they're going to go back. And then this is the Covergirl Clean Invisible Concealer. I got a lot of good use out of this one. You can see all the gaps in there. I took this traveling with me when I went on spring break with the sports team, and this is what I wore like every single day. And I've gotten really good use out of both of those, so I'm going to put those back for now. So next we have my second drawer. This is my eye drawer. This is going to change a little bit, and I didn't really wear like any of this. So let's just get into it. I did wear this liquid shadow from Shop My Stash. It was okay. I think I wore this as an inner corner color mostly. I also used my Rimmel eyeliner in Nude, I think. Yes, Nude. I used this a few times, but I am also now panning a shade very similar to this, so that's going to go back. I wore my DLS eyeshadow crayon in the shade Illusion, so that's going to go back. I didn't wear this at all, but I'm not feeling it right now, so it's going to go back. It's been in here for a really long time, and I have yet to reach for it. My primer potion usually just lives in here. I'm going to keep it to the side for now. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it in here or not, because I am panning a eyeshadow primer, and if I'm going to reach for an eyeshadow primer, it's going to be that one. So I think I'm going to just put this back. That way there's more space in here. I have two ColourPop shades. We have Acorn, and I think that's Party of 5. Yes, Party of 5. I didn't really reach for these at all. I love these shades. I'm going to leave those in, because I didn't get a chance to reach for those, and I do still want to. I have the Sephora gel liner in Amethyst ink. I'm not sure what I want to do with that one yet. This is my LA Colors Jumbo Eye Pencil in pool party. I didn't use that, but I don't really want to. I'm going to leave in my Urban Decay Permersion. This is my go-to black liner. It just lives in here. I'm going to leave that in for now. The MAC Eyebrow Pencil I didn't actually reach for, so we'll leave that in here. We have the Inca eyeliner in like this really cool green. I'm going to leave that in here, but I'm going to put back the plushy purple shade. I'm not really feeling any of this stuff, so I'm putting back the Bare Minerals Toffee. We'll put back Pacifica and Stila. I'm going to put back all of this stuff. This is the Color Tattoo in Bad to the Bronze. Stila Glitter in Pixie Dust. And then the Bare Minerals Duo in Guilty Pleasures. I have not used this either. I might depot this at some point because the packaging is like very sticky. Okay, so we'll put this stuff back in for now, and there we go. Let's go on to the next drawer. This drawer is blushes and bronzers. A lot of this might stay. Actually, I did use this. This is the Tarte Oasis blush. I like this one. I did not use Tarte Exposed. I think I want to keep that in here. I love this bronzer. I'm going to keep this in here. This is my Becca, what is it called? Shadow and Light. Love this one. I'm going to keep that in there. I did not use this. It's going to go back. I don't really want to use this. I am probably going to end up decluttering that at some point. I use this Kat Von D blush quite a bit. This is in Mickey and Mallory. I like that. I did use this a few times. It's going to go back. The Clean Color Tan Drawer Matte Bronzer in Bali Matte. That's going to go back. I want to leave this in. This is my House of Mirrors duo from ColourPop in Opening Act in Main Attraction. There it is. Okay. This is a bronzer and a highlighter, and I do really like that. I want to use that. I used this one a bunch. This is the Too Faced Love Flush and Love Hangover. I'm just going to put this back. It's a little dark for right now. It's the Wet n Wild Heather Silk. And I did not use this one. This is the ColourPop blush. Oh, it doesn't have the name on it. It is this one. Hello. Don't mind me. I don't have any makeup on. We'll leave this one in here for now. And then we'll leave this one in here too. This is just the Chocolate Soleil bronzer. Let's do the last drawer. This is pretty full. I picked a lot of stuff this time for this drawer. This is, if I can get it out, highlighters and lip products. So, let's see, what can we put away? I used Becca Pearl a few times. I used this Tarte lip balm in Nude quite a bit. I used my Marc Jacobs lipstick in Green Test. I used this one a bit. I'm going to put both of these highlighters back from AOA. I have Cream Puff, which I used a bunch, and we have Snow, which is open. And I used that one a few times. We're also going to put back Fenty's Hustle Baby. I used this one a bunch too. I think I'm going to put back all the highlighters. So this one is Makeup Revolution Vivid Big Highlighter in Radiant Lights. I used this one a couple times. And we're going to put back the Revolution Golden Goddess highlighter. This one I think I'm going to leave in here. This is ColourPop Flexitarian. I did not use this one, I don't think. So, well, let's leave that one in. Okay, now lips. I used this one a ton. Let's see if I can get it. This is the Too Faced Sure Thing. I used this one a bunch and I really, really was enjoying it, but I'm going to put that back. What else? I think I used this one, which is the Covergirl in Honeyed. Put that back. I honestly did not use a lot of this. This is Benefit What's Up. I'm going to put this back. The packaging is broken, so that's annoying. But let's put that back. I'm going to put this back, the Clinique like tinted lip balm. I know I want to keep in this metallic lipstick. I want to keep that, and that one. So let's grab everything else. I don't know if I used that one or not. And I think I used these ones once, maybe. Okay. I'm not feeling either of these. We have Urban Decay in 1993, and then Maybelline. What is this? Pearly Pink. We're going to put that White Chai and Marc Jacobs Slow Burn. I do want to keep in Tarte Set Sail, but I'm going to put back Hazelnut from Bite and Lovecraft from Kat Von D. Okay, so we'll put this guy in here. And I'm not going to pick any more glosses because I have 4 glosses, a metallic, and 1 lipstick. So I'm going to try to not pick so much stuff for in this drawer. That way it can close properly. Because I think I wasn't really reaching for it because I couldn't really get in there that easy. But that is everything we're keeping in the drawer. So now it's time to shop my stash. Okay, you guys know this is my makeup unit, and this is what we're going to be pulling from. I'm going to pull the drawers out and set them on the floor, that way we can get a better view, but the white drawers are what I'm going to be pulling from, and I think I'm going to pull a primer from my primer drawer, but I don't usually touch these 2 drawers, my eyeshadow palettes or my face palettes, because I'm using so many palettes in my Project 5 uses right now, so we're going to just pull from the white drawers. Okay, that's as good as it's going to get. I'll hold the products up that I choose to the camera. But these are all extra ABH Foundation Stix, so we're just going to move those to the side. The one that I currently think will match me is this one. None of them have lids, which is really annoying. But this one is the shade Natural. I think this one will match me right now. Let's see. It might be a little dark actually, but I am going to pull one of my Foundation Stix. I will find which one matches me best, and then we'll put that in. I'll show what shade that is at the end, but I am going to pull in one of these. And then I think I'm going to pull in my Bliss Tinted Moisturizer. I'm not going to pull in like a full coverage foundation because if I want that, I'll use the one that's in my project pan, but I have my It Cosmetics one in there, and then I think I'm going to pull this one in there as well. And then for concealer, we're going to go with my Too Faced Born This Way in Fairest. And we'll do one more. We'll do my Wet n Wild Photo Focus in Light Honey. And for powder, I'm not going to pull in a loose powder because I'm panning a loose powder, but I want a pressed powder, and I think I'm going to pull in my Becca pressed powder in Sand. This is like one of my favorite formulas. I love this stuff. I don't think they sell this anymore. It's the Perfect Skin Mineral Powder, but I've gone through the shade Porcelain, and I have this one now. And I also have one in my bronzer drawer. I find them on HauteLook, and that's where I like to purchase them. But I'm going to pull this in. And let's see, I think that's going to be it for my face drawer. I want to keep it, I want to keep everything less full this time. I think I went a little overboard last time, which made me not reach for things as much. Okay, we're going to take the shade Cool Beige. I think this is the one that matched me the best. So there's that one right there. This is the second drawer, and it has all my like eyeliners, eyeshadow primers, and single shadows. So we don't need a primer. For gel liner, I want to pull in my Pretty Vulgar the ink eyeliner. I have not used this yet, so I do want to try that. I don't want to open, these ones are all, these 4 have not been opened yet. So let's pull in my Stila, Stay All Day in Amber. This is just a nice fun one. And then we should try this one out more, I guess. This is the Butter London Roll-On Liner. I'll probably end up decluttering this, but I want to try this out and see if I can figure out a way to make this work. It's the one that has like the wheel. So we'll try it. I don't think I've ever tried this on my eyes yet. So we'll see. That'll probably end up getting decluttered. What are we feeling? I'm panning a lot of eyeshadow, so. Okay, I think for, sorry if you can hear background noise. My mom is on the phone, but I'm going to bring in these 3 single shadows. They're all LA Color matte shadows. I'm only panning like 2 matte shadows, a matte cream and then a transition, but I thought these would be some fun matte colors to try out more. We have Secret, which is this purpley. This one is Foxy, which is more of an orange. They're all like very neutral, but that's like the hint of color. And then this one is Whisper, which is more of like an everyday transition. Liners. I have a black liner in there, so I'm not going to pull out a new black liner. But color liners, let's see. I'm going to pull out my 2 Marc Jacobs ones because these go bad really fast. So we have blue, this is Introvert, and the purple is, I think it's Raspberry or Jazzberry. So we're going to pull those 2 colors. I think that's going to be it. I want to keep the drawer kind of smaller than it has been. That way I think if I have less options, I'll reach for things more. We have eyebrows along the side. I don't need anything for eyebrows because I left that MAC brow pencil in. I'm also panning a few eyebrow products, so we're going to leave that as it is. I think I want to pull in this Cover Effects liquid shadow in Amethyst. I do really like that. I'm going to pull in this Bare Minerals. It's like a loose pigment with a sponge applicator, and the shade name is Covered Up, but it's like this olive green color. Let me swatch these 2 for you while we're here. So right there is Amethyst, and this is the Bare Minerals. This is really pretty. I never reach for these, so I definitely should. So we have those 2 shades. Okay, we have those 2 ColourPops already, ColourPop Super Shock shadows in there already. So I don't think I'm going to reach for any more creams. Except for this. We're going to put this one in. This is my Stila Glitter and Dusty Rose. I have Kitten Karma, which is like this shade, but the Glitter and Glow, the liquid version. I have that in my project pan. But I'm going to pull in this pinky toned one. And that's going to be it for cream shadows. Do we want any stick? I do want, where is it? The Becca. I want to pull out the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Slim Light in Pearl. This is a really nice inner corner shade. I think that'll go really well with the Amethyst. And I think that's going to be it for this drawer. I don't want too much to focus on. That way I can continue to get good progress on everything. Okay, this is my bronzer and blush drawer. Again, we have more ABH Stix that are bronzer shades. I'm not going to pull one of those, though. This drawer is messy. It's pretty overflown. But I want the Ciate London blush in Halo. So that looks like is very pretty. I think I'm going to pull in this Hikari blush in Tango. It's very, very bright, but I don't get much use out of this. So I would like to try to pull this out and see what I can do with it. I think I'm going to pull in a blush trio. I think this one from Anastasia. This is Peachy Love. And that is what those shades look like. They're very, very pretty. So we're going to pull that guy in. And I think this is going to be the last one. This is from MAC and Caitlyn Jenner in the shade Buddy. And that is what that looks like. I want to bring in one of these Becca ones. I'm going to bring in this one. Fig and Opal. Really, really nice. And then bronzer. Let's see. I want to bring in my Anastasia bronzer as well, which is in Rich Amber. Really nice. I think I'm going to bring in Bahama Mama. And we're going to also bring in the Becca powder in Fawn. Okay. That is it for this drawer. This one is highlighters and small eyeshadow palettes. I want to bring in my Mary Lou. Beautiful. I've got really good progress in there. And I think I'm going to bring this Cover Effects in Sunlight. I tend to reach for the same few shades, if you have not noticed. We're going to bring in Bobbi Brown Tawny Glow. Beautiful. We're also going to bring in Pretty Vulgar Shimmering Swans. I think this was in the time before it, but I just really, really enjoy this shade. Okay, that's going to be good for pressed highlighters. I feel like I'm picking the same things I always do, but just love them. I'm going to bring in one of these. I'm going to bring in this Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. I've been really like wearing these kind of products as primers, and then putting foundation over top. And I think that looks really pretty. So I think that's going to be how I get use out of these. So I'm going to pull this one in. I'm going to also bring my Stila Magnificent, or Heaven's Hue Highlighter in Magnificence. And there is that one. And that's going to be it for highlighters. I feel like I already overdid it. And I'm not pulling in any eyeshadows. The last drawer is my monster drawer of lip products. So I said I wasn't going to bring any glosses because I have a bunch in there already. This Fenty Gloss Bomb is staring at me though, so I'm going to see if I can fit this in here. We'll see if this fits. If not, I'll put it back. I'm going to bring in another one of these. This is the shade Dollface. It's a really light nude. I want to bring in this Smashbox in Tabloid. It's bright purple, so I want to see if I can find a way to wear this while I'm like filming videos. I'll swatch this guy. Really, really pretty. I want to pull in my Clinique lipstick in Plum Pop. There's that guy. There's not much left in here. And there it is right there. Okay, just one bomb stick. Alright, it's going to be Clinique's Curviest Caramel, which is a nice nude. Alright, so let's put all this stuff away, and I will show you guys what it looks like at the end. I forgot to add, oh, this is a mess, I have to put that away. I'm going to pull out my No Pore Blum primer from Touch in Sol. Okay guys, so here is what my drawers are looking like. I have some Project 5 Uses stuff over here. So this is the first drawer. This one is the most packed, which actually fits in here pretty good right now. So we have, I'm not going to try to pull things out because it took me a while to get them in there. But that is everything in its place in there. Here is our eye drawer. It feels so much nicer having less products in here. I feel like it was way too cluttered that I just like did not feel like going in there. I do have quite a bit for blush and bronzer, but still not too bad. And here is highlighters and lips. I have a few under here as well. So that is what we're going to be working with. Very excited to have all these new products to play with, and I hope you guys like this video. Definitely like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!